Let's go, man. Right, so I'm in the dungeon. That's what I call this, the dungeon. This whole video is for people that truly have the ambition to get themselves into their best shape, to get jacked, to shred fat off their body, to feel more confident, to feel like a fighter. This is who this video is for. So no matter what circumstances you're facing in life or what position you are in life right now, it literally doesn't matter. I need to fix this camera. Okay. So it doesn't matter what position you're in life right now. It doesn't matter if you're overweight. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're watching this video. And I just want to take you through a story of my fat loss, how it started, and how it started during COVID when I was overweight. I had problems with my stomach. I had Helicobacter. I had digestive problems. I had bad acid reflux through my entire teenage years. I literally suffered. I had lack of confidence. I had very high anxiety. I had anemia. I had all these BS things that were literally stopping me mentally and physically. But I'm here now. Like, I'm in much better shape. I'm training boxing, feel more confident, and praise be to the Lord Jesus Christ that the Lord has saved me from a lot of things in my life and has kept me from a lot of iniquities in my life, and I'm grateful. And this video is just dedicated to the people that want true change. And this is dedicated to those people who have that mindset to really just be locked in, to kind of isolate themselves in training and improving their mentality, improving their habits, and genuinely bringing more hope to others around, to serving as stronger men, whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, it doesn't matter, because change is always possible. And I managed to go from this, looking like an absolute fatty, to this, getting more lean jacked through boxing, lifting, whole foods, and on top of that, just having structure. But the main reason I'm making this video is to talk about this place, is to talk about this garage. Like, this place is what changed me, what got me jacked, what helped me shred fat, what helped me build this body, what helped me build more confidence. It's like a place where I used, still kind of hide, but where I used to hide and come here in the morning, train by myself, hit the bag, turn on the music, and just get after it. Like, literally, this was the foundation of my physique, of bringing that confidence, of bringing that mentality, of bettering my athleticism, of like literally transforming like this garage. And the whole point is that you don't even need special things. You don't need to go to a gym if you don't like training at a gym. Like me personally, I like training at a boxing gym because there's more like, it's more united, there's more, training with each other. Sometimes I don't like training at a gym just because I might get influenced by, I don't know, people sitting, or I'll be on my phone too much, I'll be distracted too much, and I wouldn't be able to be isolated and really push myself. So everything just began with this, and it was back in COVID when I was literally looking like an absolute fatty. I was playing games all day. I was literally waking up and hitting Fortnite, like as cringy as it sounds, when I was 16, hitting Fortnite, playing Call of Duty, spending my whole day on Discord and playing games. Like, literally, that was my life. Like, literally getting up, playing games. Sometimes I'd go to a Muay Thai gym, which is right next to me, but that would be like 2 or 3 times a week. I'd still be lazy. Every weekend I'd still binge on food. I'd order Mackies like on the weekend. I'd train all week, and on a Sunday I'd literally order Mackies and I'll watch entertaining videos. And then I'd go to sleep and I wake up in regret because my water weight went up. I just didn't feel my best, and I still had that lack of confidence. But when COVID hit, like, I decided at that time, because I had no school, I just decided, you know what, since I can't even access these gyms anymore, and I'm at home all day and I'm still playing games, I'm still binge eating, I must change my life in some way. I must make a true change. And since I moved to this household, we've always had this garage, and it used to look like absolute, it used to look dreadful. So I've got a picture here. This is what it used to look like. This is probably a picture with a bag. I can't get the oldest picture, but this is what it used to look like. And I made the decision to buy this heavy bag. Like I literally made this decision to buy this heavy bag, and my dad mounted it. I bought it with my money and my brother's money. All I made money from was making music, making beats. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's invest into something in this garage. Since I can't access the gym, and since I'm home all day, I'm just gonna invest into this garage. So I bought this bag, and then I had a pair of gloves, which is like some Adidas broken down gloves that I had from my old house. And then before these were even here, these like rubber mats, what I did was I bought like these. They were very like fragile mats that you could tear apart. They were kind of like rubber ones. I don't even know what material it is, but I put them around here, around the bag. And every single morning I used to get up just like this, just like today. I used to get up and put my gloves on and hit the bag for like 30 minutes. That's where it all started. Literally buying this bag, having a pair of gloves and a couple stupid things around here. That's where it started. That's where I started to put in the effort. That's where I started to get up and actually be dedicated with training. And that very beginning is what allowed me to attain that mindset, to attain that momentum, to create more change. Like a week after training here, I started seeing my weight go down. I started seeing my life improve. So I literally have these pictures up on here, and that's how I transformed, literally just by using this garage and eating healthy as well. So it all started here. I had this bag, had a couple of gloves. I've got a video here, just me hitting the bag like an absolute, again, like a fatty. And got more videos here just when I lost weight and I just got very anorexic. But that's the story. That's how it all began. But the point of this video is to show you that whatever you have around you is already enough in order to make a change. Whatever you have around you is already enough to make a change. If you don't like the gym, you can use your bedroom. You can buy some weights. You can decorate your bedroom look nice. Make it look like a gym. Literally make your bedroom a gym. The environment you have is going to affect the way you're going to look, the way you're going to think, the way your life is going to be. Like before I even had this garage, all we had was a treadmill in the kitchen, but I never used to use it because that wasn't the environment that I would train. And even if I would put myself on the treadmill and try to train, I wouldn't really be consistent with it. So as soon as we changed the garage and we leveled it up, I started to train here more. I started to wake up, come here, put on the music, because I was a bit isolated to myself. And when you're with yourself, all you're doing is battling against your own doubts, against your own mind, against your own thoughts. But when you're in an environment like a gym, you may be distracted by a phone, you may be distracted by people, or by anything around you in your environment. But when you have your own gym, when you have your own place, when you have your own bag, your own gloves, or your own treadmill, or your own weights, you get to train against yourself. You get to focus on yourself. Because sometimes in the gym, we might be looking at other people, ego lifting, or whatever other people are doing, and our subconscious can probably start picking these things up, and then we're trying to battle against that, and we forget about the battle against ourselves, which is to train hard. Every single time that I go gym, there's probably like 2 or 3 people that actually train hard. Only 2 or 3 people. Everyone else is on their phone. And I'm not gonna lie, like I fall into the habit of going onto my phone and scrolling, and then spending 3 hours at the gym doing the 20-minute workout. But when you have your own area, your own environment, you're basically in your own mindset. You're basically in your own, like, as cringy as it sounds, like your own dungeon. Like you get to train in your own place, put on your own music, no one's around you. Or if you want, you can turn the music off and it's completely quiet and peaceful. And then that battle comes against you, against your own mind, against your own thoughts, against your own limits. And the only place where I was actually able to face my own limits was in this garage. Like, in a normal gym, I never used to like face my limits with training. I never used to really push myself because I'd stop myself due to other things around me, and I couldn't even focus. Like the music was loud, you know, all the people around you, everything. But this isn't about the people, the music. It's about what your mind is being affected by. Because your environment is going to affect your mindset. And if your mindset is affected, then your entire training is affected. If your training is affected, then you're not going to get an efficient workout, and you're not going to build the body that you want, the athleticism that you want, the confidence that you want. The whole point is that you should have your own environment. Whether that's your own room, whether that's the garage, whether that's running outside, whether that's putting weights in your garden. You literally don't need the gym to get yourself like in good shape. You can literally have your own garage. All you need is your own environment where you can train. This environment taught me a lot. Even though like I'm the type of guy to be more around people and communicate more. In this environment, I get to face myself and I can face my thoughts. And through that, I could really work on my mindset, the way I think through the training. Because you're pushing yourself, but at the same time, there's doubts, there's thoughts coming into your mind, and you're battling against that and you training. But the more you train, the harder you train, the more you deny yourself, and the more you build yourself. The more you build yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Literally just being in this in this environment. Literally just being in this environment by yourself, training by yourself. And I managed to go from an overweight, like fat bloke with many health problems and lack of confidence to bettering my physique and doing it all by the resources that I had, and I could just put it all together and use my own place. Like, how beautiful is it that we get to have our own place? We get to like create our own place and train there. Like, that is the most beautiful thing. That is where you push the limits the most, because the only thing you're fighting against is your own thoughts, is your own mind. And that's where you can have pure focus. Because if you're double-minded in a place, you're never gonna be stable with one thing. You're never gonna be stable with bettering yourself. You're not gonna be stable with your training. If you're in an environment where you're always double-minded, you cannot focus on one thing. You cannot be single-minded on one thing. But in your own environment, you can be single-minded if there's no distractions around you, if there's no things that are affecting your mentality or affecting your training, because you just get to focus on it yourself. So I realized that my camera cut off on that video, but yeah, that's the whole video. I think anyone who's watched to the end, and the whole point of the video is just to show that whatever you have around you is literally enough, even if you can't get to the gym, or sometimes you might not want to go to the gym, or there's specific reasons. You've always got your own environment, whether that's running outside, whether that's having the weights in the garden, in your bedroom, or making your own gym in the garage. It's gonna push you, it's gonna build you, and it's just an amazing thing that we've been given the opportunity by God, that we can literally build our own places, to build ourselves, to build our physiques, to build our mindset. You know, this was a very unique part of my journey, just having this garage and training here, boxing here, lifting weights here. It's built me physically, it's built me mentally. I'm very grateful. So this video is just to show that everything is possible, even if you don't have access to the gym, or even if you don't really like the gym, and you truly want to change your physique, you truly want to get into the best shape, you want to develop that fighter physique, you want to develop that fighter mentality. You can even do it if you have your own place. Literally cop some weights, or like build your garage, build your own environment, build that mentality, build that physique, keep on developing. It's an absolute beautiful thing that we get the opportunity to even build things ourselves and then use them to our advantage. What an absolute blessing that is. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, drop a subscribe. I'll be very thankful for that. I'm just documenting my journey with boxing, with physique, with my nutrition, and most importantly, my faith with Jesus Christ throughout this entire channel. And my mission is to change as many men as possible, no matter what position you're in life. You can always make a change physically, mentally. You can completely shift your life. And that's the whole point, is to provide as much value on this channel as possible with training, nutrition, with mindset. And on my Instagram, I just really document day to day, like how I get up, I do my morning routines, foundation, how I train boxing, how I eat, and how I just go about day to day, giving as much value as I can based upon my own transformation. You know, going from that fat, podgy kid to transforming myself and really being more dialed in with boxing, with nutrition. All praise be to the Lord Jesus Christ. And let's get after it, man. Let's get after it. Drop a subscribe. drop a like, drop a comment, hit me a follow on Instagram, and stay tuned. Message me anytime you want. Ask for any advice. Literally here to help. So yeah, man, let's build it out. Let's build our bodies, build our mentalities, and let's develop a stronger man of God through it all. Let's get after it. Stay blessed.